Hello there, this is episode 26 for Basil, our King of Thieves, in Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Last time, we tried doing one of the Thieves Guild quests, and nobody showed up. So Basil really is the King of Thieves. But we also got the mission to investigate the Iron Throne, and we saved a baby. So kudos to all of us. Right now we are checking all of our spells, making sure that we are prepared for whatever is inside the Iron Throne headquarters.
No time to chit.
Basil is immediately stopped by a guy named Triador. Triador says we need to get out of here, and we ask him to elaborate, and he says, no, I'm not going to elaborate. Sarevok's acolytes practice a magical cacophony above me. You know, dude, magic exists in this world. Like, some of the best heroes are also mages. There's a dude with a tower in Baldur's Gate who's a mage. Anyway, we get stopped by a guard. Regardless, Basil, he's going to have to bluff his way past. And he's going to say that he is from another country called Sembia. In some versions of the game, there's another option to select Cormyr. Do not select Cormyr. Cormyr was not allowed, or the Iron Throne was not allowed to operate in Cormyr. But Sembia is more than allowed, and we can say that we are from there. And he says, oh, well, I wasn't told about you, but you can come on in, right? Kind of weird for a guard not to be told about who's coming into the building. But regardless, Basil's going to continue to make his way upstairs. You can, if you want to, chat with the merchants, but the merchants are just going to give you general information about the Iron Throne. But we're going to be stopped by Dratan, and we're going to tell him that Sarevok sent us to deliver an important message for his acolytes. Dratan says, oh, it's better you than me. That crowd is creepy. We can ask him, what does he mean by creepy? And he talks about people coming up there with one face and then coming down with another. Huh. It's a shame that this guy has a keen eye for faces. He might end up being a bit in danger. But then, as one of them walked past, they changed the color of their eyes and then winked at him and started giggling at him. Man, these guys are all supposed to work together? Whatever. Anyway, Emwyn also says that that's creepy. She says she doesn't want anybody to copy her. I mean, I suppose I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want anybody to copy anybody. But anyway, Emwyn says, Basil says that she shouldn't worry about it. Emwyn's going to say that I better not attack the wrong one. Basil, of course, is going to be stoic and say that he would know the real Emwyn from a shapeshifter any day. Well, Basil makes a claim to the guard, right? And he says, mark my eyes now and mark them well. If my eyes do change or do anything crazy, just stick a dagger in it, because that's not me. My eyes don't shift around. He doesn't want any part of it. I actually really like this dialogue. It really does a good job of showing humanity of the ordinary people who are working there that are caught up in all this kind of nuttiness. I really kind of admire that, so Dratan, you're a good guy. Hopefully I don't run into you again in the future. Anyway, we investigate this floor. This is really actually more of a balcony for the main floor. So we're gonna go back, continue to go upstairs. And when we go upstairs, we're stopped by another guard. Now we want to make sure we keep our stories consistent. So again, we're gonna say that we're from Sembia, but Cormyr, of course, is an option here. Do not pick Cormyr, otherwise you will get yelled at. And also they will attack, and it will cause everybody to go hostile. So go with Sembia. Guard doesn't give any trouble, and we make our way in, and we're actually gonna chat with. There's two people that they're gonna run right up to us. One is this character, Norderary, and he asks where we can find Raeltar. Raeltar's damn son thinks that he's in charge, but Nortuary is not. By the way, I don't think I'm pronouncing that name right, and I apologize. He takes it as an actual name, Nortuary. I would imagine that it could also be could be an actual position, actual office. But we can say that Raeltar's in his upper offices at the moment. And he's going to be like, whatever, right? Best to let him face off whatever is going on there. Now, Emissary Tar is actually here, and that's a official position. And she asks, she's run into too many idiots around here. And Basil, of course, humorously responds that his name is Boobwit, and his friends are Dimwit and Moron. And of course, she apologizes for her gruffness, but she's just trying to figure out where on earth she's supposed to go. Where do I find the stairs? They're like literally right behind you. Like, how did you get this position? I mean, I know you're a bureaucrat, but like, you can't be that dumb. Anyway, Basil actually takes the advantage of asking Emissary Tar what's going on. And she says that she is the chief negotiator for the city of Baldur's Gate, and that she is going to, she wants to try to have the different Iron Throne to have the Iron Throne take care of the iron supply in the area. And that the Seven Sons and the Merchants League have handed over their rights to the Iron Throne to the mining area, which to mine iron. That's very interesting, considering how we helped to reestablish the leadership of those associations, and that might have been a detail that they have not gotten around to fixing yet. Regardless, Basil's going to continue and gets mistaken for being Emissary Tar by this guy, Destus Gurn. Destus Gurn basically says that this is a list of all of the various associates, these advisors: Zalmar Cloudwife, Gardush, Naaman, Dayab, Sanara, Kalos, Asim, and Alai. That's a lot of people. And if they're thinking that I'm the emissary, apparently she might not have stopped by Destus, or Destus may have missed her. If she didn't go into this room, she may have gotten confused. Whichever, right? So Basil is going to kind of play it off like he is supposed to be there. And Destus continues to kind of talk about kind of the goal that the Iron Throne is going through for this area, and how they want to bring positive change, dynamism, and economic advantage. So basically, and Emwyn, of course, gets those too many big economic words, and Destus basically kind of strolls off, right? So we know that there's a ton of dudes on this 5th level. So at this time, now is probably a good time, first off, for me to go into stealth. Also a good time for us to just turn on the AI. And it's a good time for Basil to to sneak upstairs anyway. We see that everybody is up here. A ton of dudes, including this guy kind of hanging out in the room by himself. It's kind of weird. But Basil is going to lay down a trap. He's going to lay one down right here. So if any baddies try coming through that area, they will have a trap fire off. He's going to go back into stealth. Is that something I see in the other room? That's a body. That is a dead body. That is Emissary Tar. Well, then who the hell is... Oh, doppelganger. Should have known. Okay, so that's a doppelganger. Anyway, so I have both traps set up. Basil is going to now slip in here. There's this desk here. As well as a few scrolls, magic scrolls. And in reading the letters, See one saying from Saravok, saying that Basil Redjoy will no longer trouble with operations. Before dying, they were forthcoming about their who hired them, and it says basically we were hired by the Zentarum. Wonderful. But there might be some problems with the Chill and the Black Talons. Yeah, because we killed their leaders. That probably would lead to some dissension in the ranks. Then there's another guy named Tooth who's sending a letter to Reltar that says that there's a new proposal that they're putting forward that they want to discuss further. And the Harpers and the Zents, i.e. the Zentarum, are kind of causing further troubles. And with that, we're going to go ahead and start getting stuff ready for combat because we're going to have to deal with these goons who are out here.
Okay.
Let's talk cool ones. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
What you want?
Cool ones.
And with that, all spells are cast, and we're ready to deal with all these goons. We're going to prepare some potions of explosions to just do a massive launch, kind of a bombardment of the area. We already know that Emissary Tar character is a doppelganger, so we don't really need to worry about protecting her. Unfortunately, she's already dead.
Let's talk more fight.
And with that, Zelmar Cloudwife asks who is interrupting. Minsk is going to lie and say it's Basil Redjoy. And Zelmar says that, oh, well, we were expecting you to arrive. So, bombs away. With that, we got some nice damage already done. Including a backstab from almost a backstab from a group. Basil, of course, makes sure he issues his own backstabs. We gotta watch out though. Keep our mages' faces pretty. Summon some critters while Basil backstabs Cloudwife. And Basil's gonna make his way away. Probably running downstairs wouldn't have been a bad idea. And just a whole bombardment of goons just there. Minsk, I think, yeah, so basically we're gonna try to use a whole person on Cloudwife. Ooh, and they use Horror Spell, that's not good. Well, it looks like only Dynahair was affected, so no arcane casting, but we do take out Cloudwife. Okay, hopefully, I don't know what spell he's casting at me. Okay, he's not casting a spell, that's good. Basil's gonna go ahead and sneak it. Oh, there's another backstab, that's good. And he's preparing a spell. Can't really, let's see if I can get away. Oh, that's the spell's coming toward for me. And it's Mental Domination. Great. Awesome. I don't have any Dispel magics. I do have, I can try knocking out what's-her-face, or I can knock out this dude.
Let's talk more fight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna need so much here anymore. Okay, big thing is to take out Kalos, because Kalos can be rather unpleasant.
You're a queer fellow.
Just, I guess, keep our distance.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes.
Yeah, thank goodness for the terrorized monsters, because Basil's going after them. And it seems like everybody else is... I was about to say everybody else is taken care of, but Dynahair... Oh, I hope she doesn't run into... Okay, good. Good. Okay, we're safe. Basil's just gonna take out those goons. I don't want them hurting him. Yeah, actually, I don't want a ton of combat done against Basil. I don't care if Basil kills you goons. And eventually Basil will snap out of it,
You
even
point.
though
Aye, but
the person
Squeaky
who
Wheel
cast mental
gets the
domination
kick.
on him is dead. But in the meantime, we'll pick up a ton of loot. There's a really great amount of loot that's here. Dynahair is going to be spending days identifying all of this stuff. Basil comes too, sneaks out, and we have won. This is one of the very tough fights in kind of the latter game. And we actually did so pretty much without a scratch. So one of the items that we pick up is a letter to Zalmar Cloudwife. This is from Saravok, and basically it talks about, like, he's like, you are the first of the faithful, such is your charge, do not fail in this, kill Basil Redjoy. And this is like really intense language. So that like leads me to suspect there's something deeper going on. Valdorn is is one of the leaders of the Iron Throne, and we're gonna have questions for him. And basically the best way that Basil can handle this and just say, ask him where the other leaders are. And Baldur says they are at Candlekeep. They're attending business with some benefactors from the south. And they apparently also have documents where they can give me evidence against what they're doing here. They're on Raeltar. So we can finally get behind Raeltar,
More fight.
who this Raeltar is, and we can maybe get further to the bottom once we get to Candlekeep. In the meantime, we're gonna make our way out. We don't run into any guards or any opposition on our way out. Apparently, everybody's just like, okay, don't ask too many questions of the guys all covered in blood. Anyway, Basil and his comrades make their way out. We're gonna turn off AI so that Basil doesn't constantly stay in the shadows.
I serve the flaming fist.
And we're going to be stopped by Caedmon. Caedmon appears to be a member of the Flaming Fist, who comes to us rather pleasantly. He says, I know that you've been attacked at every turn. I'm an ally. And we said, well met. What do you need, sir? He said he's just an aide to Scar, and that we should head to chat with him or speak directly with Duke Eltan. So we can do that at this point. But we're actually want to take care of more stuff, because once you talk to Eltan, you'll have the option to go on to the next chapter, which is Candlekeep.
What you want?
So Emwyn says this is a good place to celebrate. We're asking, what are we going to celebrate? She says it's my birthday. It's not my birthday. It is not my birthday. She should know my birthday, best friend. She says it could be. Today's good as any other day. Besides, the nice thing about not knowing your birthday is you decide whenever it is you want. Let other people have their boring same day every year birthdays. Here, take this, the birthday present. I know we've got a lot of money and stuff. I didn't want to spend our gold on your present, so I made it myself. What do you think? And it's a necklace. It was really, really kind of sweet. Brings out the color in my eyes. Okay, weirdo. And when says that some of the pieces on here were from Gorion's necklace, and that it may actually potentially protect us. That's actually really, really sweet. So yeah, I'll wear it. So we try on this necklace. It's a Gorion's necklace. I don't think it has any specific stats on here, but it does say not usable by a Wizard Slayer. So if you're a Wizard Slayer, shame, you can't use it. But it's a plus. It appears to be a necklace +1, which is basically necklace of protection +1, which gives us a bonus not just to armor, but also to armor to other saves. This gentleman here asks if we are mages, fighters, and monster killers. We say that yes, we're gathered together. He says, just do us a favor. Just kill them. Kill the monsters out there.
Okay.
That's going to be it for today. Again, feel free to check out my other content. Leave the video a like or a comment, or better yet, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and good luck. We're all counting on you.